we're in San Fran, getting ready to start my ride tomorrow. 3,700 miles coming up. Gonna be a long trek. We're going sea to sea, but this is where it starts. Keep it not so bad. Them cows got the right idea. Nap's gonna be taking on this dirty old back road. Can't believe it. We made it out of there. Didn't get eaten by a bear or mountain lion. Whew, that is absurd. One quick hill down the valley, and just like that, not a pine tree in sight. We're in the desert now, Nevada. Here we go. Look at this road. No one for days. And this place didn't turn out to be all so bad. It's literally like a castle in the middle of the desert. Not so bad at all. Didn't lie. Loneliest road in America. Nobody around. Just old Nick. Keep on pedaling. Move! Move! So basically this is how all the Nevada riding's been. You got mountains like this and mountains like that. In between's this big plain-like valley where you get the brunt of most of your actual distance in. So it'd be like 20 kilometers between mountain ranges. And then your climbing is up the mountain like 10K. Then you get like a 10K downhill. It's another 20 in between, and it's just over and over and over and over and over again. Well, you want to see what 30 kilometers in a straight line looks like? That. 30 kilometers. Long way. I don't know if this is a lake or if it's dried up and it's salt now, but it's huge and white. I can confirm, completely dried up lake. No water left. That's the shoulder I'm riding on. It's about 2 feet wide maybe, but half it's cut off because of the rumble strips here. And there's just big trucks wailing by. Wailing. How are you now, Mr. Bulls? How are you? Looks like a scene of Forrest Gump here. Look how long that road is all the way. We're going this way though. Luxury dinner here. Right about there. That's where I'm sleeping tonight. In the bivy sack, so. Absolutely freezing. I'll sleep in the bivy sack, and if you don't know what that is a bivy sack. Just freezing, man. The sheriffs came by like early last night, around like 11:30, 12, because there was suspicious behavior by the library. And then when they were coming, as soon as I was getting out of the bivy sack, I got a massive nosebleed. So it was just chaotic, just bleeding, talking to the sheriffs, freezing. So I was outside the fire station, packing on my bike, just freezing, and the super nice guy named Ken offered to let me into the fire station to warm up. I pack up my bike and out here riding early. The sunrise. That is not so bad at all. Looking mountains. Hello. What do you do? Officially in Colorado. Peace out, Utah. One more state of this nonsense climb and then we're smooth sailing, hopefully. Quick 1 hour fix. $37 later. She's good to roll. Straight as an arrow. No shoulder going through there. I'd say she's a level 2 rapid.
Robert, first of Nicholas, coming, middle off bell.
Well, the sheriff pulled me on over. He just thought it'd be safer for me to ride on this back road and trail, so. Well, that just sucked. Huge semis coming up on these roads where there's no shoulder at all. I went into this stuff. Front wheel just spun out. Handlebar is just bent now. Oh man, this hill just needs to end. Just reached the summit. 12,000 feet right now. Got all the basins. We're even with the ski hills. Now, way down there is the road we gotta be on. So, gotta make our way down there, but hopefully it's downhill from here. This should be the highest point I'll be all trip. So, it's good to reach the peak. Now we got the huge downhill, baby. All the way to Maine, downhill. Probably not, but downhill right now. Big one. Oh boy. I'm on this little path right now because I was on that road, but that road has literally no shoulder. I had to get off the I-70 and this is the road told me to take, but that is not for bikers. I'm on this path, but this path doesn't go all the way to where I need to go. Oof. I guess I'm gonna have to go on that road.
You're from Canada, but you started in California and you're going to Maine?
Yeah, I'm going to Maine from California.
All right.
Well, I'm not trying to make a habit of this, but that was second stop in 2 days by the sheriff. It's supposed to be off the highway, which I was, and I thought this one was all right. Apparently it's not. So I have to go back up this path and back up another trail to go back to this other road. I had to give it just everything I had for to get back to this darned old road. Oh gosh. There's Denver. And here's Nick. Colorado Rockies baseball stadium, Coors Field. Colorado done, starting good old Nebraska, Nebraska. Whew, it's good to be done the climbing, even though it's windy, but onward towards Nebraska. Construction boys told me to use their lane, so we're cruising. Whole wide lane. Living life in the fast lane.
How far are you riding?
San Fransisco to Maine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Where'd you stay at last night?
Just in Ogallala.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Yeah, no riding on the freeway here in Nebraska. So yeah, if you want to go down, just be really careful, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, definitely hang out on the shoulder.
Well, 3 times the charm, I suppose. Pulled over 3rd time this trip. First in Nebraska though, so that's good at least. He was pretty nice. Just told me that I can't be on the I-80, the interstate going across Nebraska. How deep it is in the shoulder. Just brutal, man. This corn is ridiculous. As far as the eye can see. I literally cannot see how far it goes. All corn. All corn. Everything is corn. I like corn, but that's a lot of corn. Got through Omaha. It took me 2.5 hours and 50K to meander my way through the city. Officially in Iowa. That was when we crossed the bridge. That was the border. That's what we like to see right there. Not moving an inch. Well, not the most ideal of things. That is not a tight spoke. Broken. What are you two, big feller? You look lost. Just got her fixed up. Bikes to you. Grinnell, Iowa. Wind's blowing so bad, I'm like crying. Just brutal. Iowa Hawkeyes University here. Div 1 football. Baseball stadium's back that way. Pretty cool campus. That was just absolute chaos. Got into the construction site. They have the whole road torn apart. They're rerouting a creek. So I'm here just meandering my bike through their construction site. Oh, I had to thread the needle on that little board. That was just sketchy. All these guys are looking at me like I'm a lunatic. Well, the bridge got cut off. Date, no bridge. That was pretty cool. The whole bridge like spins and lets the boats through and then spins back around for the cars and pedestrians to go through. Officially in Illinois. It's raining though. Off to it. No disc brake. Had to take her off because it was not working. It just kept rubbing on the pad, so we got no back brakes. We'll see how that goes. Just got the front. Be a bit of an adjustment. Nothing like starting the day, getting up, getting in your nice warm clothes, and within 20 minutes just being soaked. Shorts were a bad call. It's cold. Alright, Those people just acted like nothing strange was happening. That was a horse pulling a boat. That's just absurd. Just in case you thought this ride was only on roads and you could just cruise no matter what, look at this nonsense. This is the trail I'm coming down into nothing. Bro, like what? Look at this. Well, my philosophy, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if it is broke, just bury it. Brought that to the shop, put the disc back on the wheel, tried to figure it out. Nothing. It's still rubbing. We tried straightening out the disc, tried straightening out the pads, everything. It's just rubbing. Man, it's just annoying though. Might just have no back brake for the rest of the ride, so see how that goes. Made her to Indiana. Done with Illinois. Peace out, Illinois. That's about all the visibility we got there, folks. I just about died about 50 times getting run off the road by these big tractors and harvesting machines. Running me off the road here. Look, look, look! Here's the buys there. Look! Look! Look, look! Oh, hi. Oh, wow. That way. Let me tell you, we might have caught a little luck today. So far, I'm 20K in and I've just been cruising. Tailwind is pushing right behind me, but there ain't no time for janking on these type of days because I know it can just change that fast, so I'm just giving her, trying to make the most of it, trying to cover up as much ground as I can before it flip-flops on me and just hits me right in the face. Bypass road and the cop told me I can't be on it, so I just got off and came through town, and now I'm back on the road I wanted to be on. It's not me for once. Good luck, bud. Here in Cleveland, Edgeworthy Park, right on Lake Erie. it's just like, just right now kind of set in how far I've come. Like, this is the beach I started from right there on my in the age group national championships 3 months ago. And just like, I don't know, seeing the race site and seeing the city, it's just like, oh, that's a long way from San Fran. That's literally how it was when I was racing. It was just super strong winds and huge waves. It was a bit of a grind, but it's cool to be back here on the site. Last time I was here, this field had 2,000 bikes set up in it. Look at all the fire. There it is, home of the Pittsburgh Steelers, Pennsylvania. Onward towards New York. Oh my gosh, man. Today is literally one of the toughest days. It's probably the most direct headwind I've had. Just square the whole day, no give up. It's just taken like everything I've got to get here. Field, home to Buffalo Bills. They're playing right now against the Dolphins. I wish I was in there, but got the bike. I can watch it here. The man who wrote The Wizard of Oz was born here. Who would have guessed? Hang all my clothes up at night, and they were all soaking wet in the morning. No idea why, just drenched. So I don't know if there's a leak or what, but I am just in cold, clammy, soaking wet clothing. Raining already, 30k in, just pouring. It is what you would call wet. Oh man. You really want to take the power away from the rain, you go outside wet. So what's the worst that's going to happen? You get wet? That's cute. Already wet, bud. What's the worst you can do now? Onward we go. My hands don't work. Brutal. If you don't recognize this, oh, there's something wrong with you. Squidward Tentacles house from SpongeBob SquarePants. What a masterpiece. This here is how they're supposed to look. And this, that is not how that is supposed to look. You got a broken rim. Spoke cannot be fixed. Electrical tape and bubble gum. Fill her up and we'll tape her shut. Call me Jimmy, because this thing is rigged. It's a little bit more solid, but oh gosh. Look at this rig. Gum in there. Man, I have never been happier to see the end of a state and the start of a new one. Peace out, New York. I am done with that nonsense. On to Vermont. Oh, it's just so hard to pedal, especially with that back tire, because it wobbles and you don't get the same force when you push it into the ground. Oh, just brutal this last bit, man. I just want to get there. Oh man, I was going down that hill 8% and my front brake gave out. Don't have a back brake. Oh man, I hit like 60 something K, no way to stop. That was just spooky. I'm gonna have to take a look and see what happened, but my gosh, that was some sort of feeling. Just full commit, the back tires just wagging back and forth, just, oh, it'll be a miracle if I make it to Maine alive. Oh gosh. The disc brake, it got covered in, I don't know, grease or something, so I had to wipe it all off and wipe inside the pads, because when it was squeezing it was so greasy it was just slipping through. So I got that fixed, but still got 30 more K to go and it's getting dark, so it's time to get lit. Well, that's a good sign. There's no mountains taller than us as far as I can see. We must be at the top. Oh, they hooked me up. All they could do was tighten the spokes, so let's hope that holds out till Maine. There we are, last stop till Maine. New Hampshire is a go. The spokes that she tightened earlier, they went loose within like 10 kilometers again, so that's just how it's going to be. I'm about that far from hitting the frame down here. Like, it's wobbling so much, it's just about hitting, so hopefully it'll hold off. And my Achilles is just getting worse and worse. Like, I'm pretty much honestly just using my left leg. The right leg's just along for the ride. There's not many days where before they happen, you know you'll remember them for the rest of your life, and I think tomorrow might be one of those days. So fingers crossed I'll be able to finish off the trip and make it to Maine. Last day of the trip here. Starting off looking gray and rainy. It's looking cold and miserable, but we wouldn't have it any other way for the last day of our trip. But we got a surprise on the last day. Somebody who's been a big inspiration in the trip so far. My dad's here to do the last trek with me. He won't be helping me at all or leading me or drafting, so I'll still be doing the trek solo, but he's here along for the ride, so
It'll be a great ride.
last day coming up. So this is the model bike he rode across the states on 21 years ago, and this is him feeling mine for the first time, comparing.
Three times the weight.
That's it. Oh, it is wet. It is wet. Pouring rain. Some ladies just driving behind us, telling us we're not supposed to be on the road. Oh man, it's just 60k away, we're almost there. It is wet though. Oh. Oh, it's wet, freezing cold, but we reached the main event. Made it to Maine. What do you think of the sign?
It's not very welcoming. Small little welcome sign. There should be a big poster there.
We're home. 1 kilometer away. Almost there. The ocean! There she is! Woo! For 50 days. Didn't imagine it'd be this windy. Family's here. Wouldn't have it any other way, man. Perfect ending. Oh, what a trip. Oh man, one last
Bye.